Mr. Axelrod, your turn.
Council members, Madam Mayor, I've owned a home on Ariba Way for 50 years. Ongoing issues with this particular neighbor who seems to always have a way of avoiding consequences for his behavior. His father, for many years, worked in the building department, and he always said he had a friend, a connection who could help him get through any issues. His old garage, he requested that it was too steep. This is an example, too steep to get into the garage, so he requested a permit to build a second garage. The second garage has never been used, and the first garage is still being used for cars that are utilized by tenants in his illegal duplex, which he lives in, and he accesses it by an illegal ramp up to his floor that every time the city comes out to look at it, he removes the ramp. It's an ongoing circus of events that he creates for dysfunctionality in the community. Lovely, lovely neighbors. He chooses to grow his trees to block the views of two of the people on the other side of the street who had wonderful views of the mountains. He says he's a tree hugger. But the inconsideration for others in the community, I think, is outrageous. He has an, let's see, it's a quiet neighborhood, and he continues to have wars for the last 40 years, 30 years plus since he's been living there with one neighbor after another. And the nature of our community is to kind of make peace with what it is going on and move on. The outrageousness of this recent behavior of creating the ADUs without going through the notification process, I understand the city is under tremendous pressure to create more housing within our community. At the disregard of the community, immediate community right there, I think is a horrendous response to a community that is actively involved in the community, Santa Barbara at large, and gives and gives and gives. And this is a individual who takes and takes and takes. The major parking issues continue to go on, which he creates. It's a narrow street. The request at this time is to revoke his permit. Thank you. He also willfully destroyed my gate.
Okay.
Videoed.
Thanks.